and welcome to day 17 of our 31-day yoga challenge. It is so lovely to have you back on your mat joining me for yet another yoga flow. So today's yoga flow is all about yoga for back pain. So this is especially good if you've ever experienced or experience back pain. This is a really gentle flow that's going to stretch you out a little bit and yeah, just pure medicine for your back. This is also a really nice flow that you can incorporate into longer sequences. So I always say it, please listen to your body, please respect your body. If something doesn't feel good, then pull back or stop. Some things might feel uncomfortable, but it should never feel painful. Painful is not what we want. Uncomfortable often is what we need. So we're going to start over in our all fours in our tabletop position. So taking the shoulders over your wrists, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Now you can tuck the toes under to release some pressure through the knees, or you can roll up your mat or pop something soft. Taking a couple of rounds of cat and cow. We're going to drop the belly, send the chest through, but lift the eye gaze nice and high. Now as you take this, some people might feel a little bit of pressure through their lower back. So really lift and scoop the belly towards the spine, engage the core muscles. This will protect your lower back for you. And you really don't have to drop the belly so far. Even just a little movement is so beneficial. And we're going to exhale, pressing through the palms around the spine, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, arching the spine, switching on your core, lift your eye gaze. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to a neutral tabletop position. Taking your right arm, threading it underneath your left arm. So like you're threading a needle. We're going to drop the right chest down to your mat, drop the right cheek. Then pressing evenly through that left palm, seeing if you can square the hips. So really pressing into the tailbone. For some of you, this might be enough. For others, you might want to take your left arm, bring it behind the back, fingertips towards your right thigh. This will also help open up through the shoulders. Keeping your breathing nice and consistent. Breathing away any tension, any tightness. If you've taken your bind, gently release the palm back down. Pressing through the left palm, we're going to lift. Take the right hand back onto your mat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. And press the hips into your child's pose. Soften the heart down. On your inhale, walking your hands over to the right hand side. Trying to keep those hips as even as possible towards the heels. So really send your breath nice and heavy here. Relaxing your forehead down onto your mat. And feeling a stretch through the side of the body coming into your lower back. Walking your hands back through the center, coming into your tabletop position. We're going to thread the needle on the other side. So this time taking your left arm, threading it underneath the right, drop your left shoulder to your mat, left cheek comes down. So hips nice and square, pressing up into that tailbone, lifting the belly. And if you would like the option, pressing through the right palm or bringing the right hand behind the back, fingertips towards your left thigh. So you really start to squeeze the shoulders, open your heart. Releasing the hand, pressing it back into your mat if it's not already, and then lifting up through the chest. Left palm comes down, send your hips back, find your child's pose. On your next breath in, this time walking your hands over to the left hand side. Send the breath heavy into your hips. And walking the hands back to the center, lifting the chest away from your mat into your tabletop, then walk the palms slightly further forwards. Tucking under the toes if they're not already, lifting the hips into your downward facing dog, and just walk the dog out. Now for those of you that experience back pain, downward dog might feel quite a tricky asana to take hold of or to do. So in your downward facing dog, I just want you to walk the feet in ever so slightly forwards and then really bend your knees. So really imagine that you're sending your ribs, well you are sending your ribs all the way to your thighs. And then pressing through the palms, dropping the chest. The eyes of the elbows start to face towards the top edge of your mat, so you really allow the shoulders to open, create space. And then you can slowly start to see if you can lengthen through the legs, drop the heels. Maybe that still feels too much, so come back to your knee bend. Now walking the feet just a little bit closer towards the hands, just a little step. We're going to take the left hand over to your right ankle. So it might be on the ankle, it might be on your calf, or it might be up on your thigh. Pressing the weight through the right palm. Just taking a downward dog with a twist. Sending the chest through underneath that left arm, the right armpit, sorry. And then slowly releasing, switching sides. Right hand to your left ankle, your calf, maybe your thigh. Maybe this is different. This time sending the chest through underneath the left arm. And slowly releasing, walking the feet up towards a forward fold. So for a lot of because if you experience back pain, I just want you to heel toe the feet so they're hip distance apart. Taking a knee bend and then softening the chest onto your thighs. So you just relieve some pressure in the lower back here. Maybe staying here in your Uttanasana, or taking the opposite hand to the opposite elbow for your ragdoll. You can also gently sway from side to side. Sometimes that can feel quite nice. Some people find a release here through the hips, through the lower back. And then gently releasing the hands back down onto your mat, stepping into a plank position. So send the legs back, brace the core. Coming down onto your knees and drop the chest all the way down onto your mat. So hands come shoulder distance apart, spread your fingers. Really squeeze the butt, inhale, lift the chest to your cobra. Squeezing the butt is essential here. It's the most important thing because it's going to protect your back. Exhale, gently lowering through the hips, through your ribs, and then your chest. 2 more. Inhale, chest, ribs, and hips. Squeezing the butt. Exhale, ribs, and chest come down. Last time, inhale, chest, ribs, maybe your hips, press into your palms, and exhale, hips, ribs, and chest. Good, just stack the hands on top of each other, resting the forehead down. Take a long inhale, and then exhale, make some noise through the mouth. This just helps let go of tension. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, make some noise. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Very slowly lifting the head, press through the palms, lift the body into your all fours, and we're going to swing the legs round and come all the way down into a supine position on the back of your body. Take a moment to hug the knees to the chest, maybe rocking side to side, keep pressing into your tailbone, the lower back. Maybe taking some knee circles here. And if you're taking your circles, switch the directions for me. Even everything up. Be really kind and really gentle to your back and to your body. And then taking the hips and the knees in line with each other. Arms out nice and wide, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Drop the knees all the way over to your left side. Pressing evenly through the shoulders, keep them grounded into your mat. And option to extend your top leg here, bringing the hand maybe to your thigh, maybe to your calf or your ankle. You can always apply some pressure through that left palm. Just really gentle pressure, nothing too crazy. Just help deepen that twist. Keeping the breath slow and long. Inhale, lifting your top knee. Allow the bottom knee to follow, and exhale, take the knees over to the right side. So exactly the same again, grounding through your shoulders, palms stay lifted. And option to extend your top leg. Inhale, lifting the top knee, allow the bottom knee to follow. And as you exhale, extending the legs out long on your mat. Now our aim here is to keep driving the lower back and the tailbone down into your mat. So if you feel a bit of pressure or if you feel the lower back curving, just take the knee bend. So bring the soles of the feet onto your mat and then press into your back. You can always play around by relaxing one leg down. Maybe one leg down, one leg bend is a perfect combination for you. If you've got one leg down, one leg bent, switch the sides for me. Keep pressing into your lower back wherever you are, whichever option you've taken. Really feel the connection between the back of the body and your yoga mat. But it runs so much deeper. It's your connection between your body and Mother Earth, the nature, the life. If you've got one leg extended, or if both of the legs are extended, everyone come and take both of the soles of the feet onto your mat, finding a bridge pose. So arms now come down long by the side of the body, palms towards the mat. Squeezing the butt, inhale, lift the hips, hold. So you can stay here, or you can walk up onto your shoulders, interlace the fingers behind the hips and behind the back, and then drive the hips upwards. So this is working the lower back, working through the glutes, the backs of the legs, the calves and the ankles. Just keep squeezing the butt for the protection. Exhale and release it down. Hug the knees to your chest, counter pose. And we are going to finish today's yoga flow right here on the back of the body, knees to the chest, giving ourselves that warmth and that beautiful hug. As always, check in with yourself. How do you feel now compared to the beginning? Maybe how does the back feel? And I will see you in tomorrow's Yoganuary video. Namaste.